What's up, YouTube? Brian here, 760 Cards and More, and welcome to part 2 of my attempt to make a complete set of 1990 Bowman Baseball. This is basically a step-by-step on how I do it, and everybody does it differently, but this is what works for me. So if you saw my first part, you saw me crack this box of 1990 Bowman Baseball. And normally, if I'm going to complete a set, depending on the size of the set, I like to get at least 2 boxes because that will cut down on the number of cards I have to chase after I'm done breaking. Luckily, I cheated because I had already opened a box of 1990 Bowman about 2 months ago, and I still have those put away, so that'll help. But let's see how we did with it. Or I'll take you through my process here. So first of all, I will show you. These are the art inserts that you saw. They're 1 per pack. There's only 11 cards in the set. We did manage to get 3 complete sets with extra of Gooden, Mattingly, and Saberhagen. Now, they're not anything special. I think the book price is like $2. And with the other box I opened, I now have 6 of those sets. So, you know, 1 set will go with this complete set when I'm done. The others, you know, you can throw them up on eBay for 99 cents, and shipping, you make $5 or $6 off of it. So it's something. So basically, what you want to do is separate, and some people separate by the hundreds. I separate by the 50s, just because it's a little easier. So like in this stack, we've got cards numbered 1 to 49, and then, you know, 50 to 99, 100 to 149, 150 to 200, or not 199, all the way down 2s, 3s, 4s, and then the 500s. This set, I believe, is 526 or 528. But basically, this is how I start. I separate them by the 50s, and then we go to the next step. And let me get situated, and I'll be right back, show you what the next step is. Okay, so once you get your cards divided up in the groups of 50s or hundreds, however you decide to do it, now it's time to break them down into 10s. And I always work with them. I always work backwards. So this set has 528 cards in it. So I'm starting with the 500s. And then basically, you know, cards are all numbered on the back. You just want to split them into the 10s. So you got the 500 to 509, then the teens and the 20s. See if I can do this gracefully. Oops. Pay attention to what you're doing. Don't go too fast. And 527. So now you should have your 3 piles. And like I said, I like to work backwards, so I do the 20s. I'll do the 520s first. Now once you break them into the 10s, now you're going to want to break them down. Let me see if I can make a little room here. Now you want to put them basically in order. Now I have a card sorting tray, but it's full of other cards right now. But I've done this enough that I have a system that I can basically do it without the tray. If you're going to get into building sets, a card sorting tray is a handy tool to have. Like I said, I've got one, but it's pretty full with other cards right now. So we'll just do this right here on this mat. So basically, you just want to spread them out. What I do is like 0 to 4, 5 to 9 on the bottom. So, like, oops. This is a little hard because I'm limited on room, but I'll do it that way. Now, we already have a 526, so if you want to keep the duplicates separate, then you don't need to put them down 528 and 521. So we have 2 duplicates left over. We'll put those off to the side. So basically that's what we're looking at. And like I said, it's 528 cards in the set. So you got 28, 27, 26, 25, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. And then once I've laid them out and I know I have everything in that group, stack them, try to keep them in order, and then move on to the next. And I know this stack is a little lighter, so we're going to have a few missing here. 17, 18. All right. So those are the 5 teens, and you can see 510. So this is where it's going to take a little bit of work. You got 11, 514, 515, and 516 are all missing. So what you want to do is have a sheet of paper handy, write down the numbers that you're missing. And that way, when you're all done sorting, you're going to have a list of the cards you still need to complete the set. So I would write down 11, or 511. Well, actually go backwards. 516, 515, 514, and 511. So I will do that, and once I get situated again, we'll come back with a little update and see how our progress is going. Okay, so once you got all your sorting done, you should have 2 piles. One is the set that we're working on, and then the second pile is your duplicates. You should also have a piece of paper with a whole bunch of numbers all written down. This is the numbers that I need to complete the set. And I think I counted about 161 or 162. So now what I'm going to do is go find the box that I opened up a couple months ago. We're going to go down those cards and see if I can't take a chunk out of that list and get us closer to completing that set. So hang tight and I'll be right back. Okay, so I was able to pull all of these cards that I needed for that set. I was able to take the list of 161, 162 and narrow it down to 8. And I am on Pt.2, so I use their organizer and their checklist, so I'm able to figure out exactly which card everything is. And I also found out that there is an error card. So to make this a truly complete set, I'm going to go ahead and, I didn't get that error card in either box, so I'm going to go for that. So we've got 8 cards left, and hopefully I'll be able to track those cards down easy enough. And then in part 3, we will put this set together and I'll be able to show you the completed product. So that's basically how I sort my cards if I'm doing a complete set. Like I said, everybody does it differently. This is the system that's worked for me. It's a little more expensive doing it this way, but it's more fun. And also as a reseller on eBay, all those duplicates I can put up on eBay and try to make a little bit of my money back. I have 2 extra Frank Thomas rookie cards. I have basically all the rookies in the set I have a duplicate of. So the Sosa, the Thomas, Juan Gonzalez, etc., etc. So it's just something fun. It's part of the hobby, and I will hopefully, like I said, be able to track these cards down fairly easily. And stay tuned for part 3 where we'll have the completed product. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up, comment. You got any questions of videos you'd want me to do later down the road or boxes you'd want me to open? And by all means, hit that subscribe button. I believe we're at 50 subscribers now, so we're climbing up there slowly but surely. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button so you get notified anytime I upload a video. And
we'll see you in part 3. Thanks for watching.